Good evening, traders. Good evening, Philippines. Today is Thursday, June 10th. And before I begin, here's the usual disclaimer. Any comments made during this live stream should not be taken as an order to enter trades. I do not provide any type of signal services. This live stream is strictly for educational purposes only to illustrate how I trade the the legacy strategy that I teach my students. Any past performance of the legacy strategy is not indicative of future results. I must also emphasize that I'm neither a licensed nor professional trading advisor. I am a retail trader like mostly everyone here is. So right now the market already made its move. As you can see, we had a great move during the overnight session. You see right here, more of an up move. I haven't been really following to see if what type of news was released during the overnight. Let me check here. Usually they have a release here around 8:30 p.m. here, 8:30 Eastern, and that's what it was. The CPI major uh, economic report, and that's what it was. The CPI positive numbers. That's why we have positive results. You see the big push up during the 8:30, and that's when it was released, and it was right here. And you see the big push to the upside. So that's where we're at. Looks like the market is going to try to correct or basically correct that move, and then looking to maybe push up as well because now you see this big gap here between the ETH and the RTH VWAP. So now what you're going to tend to see is basically the price is trying to close the gap between the two VWAPs. So right now you can see where the price is in between those two gaps or two VWAPs. So we'll see if it's going to try to make its way down here to at least close this gap. And eventually, as the day goes on, the gap between the ETH and the RTH VWAP will be a lot more narrower. So at this time, I think more my bias is more to the short side. We'll see, because here you have your deviation levels. Here you have your -1, -2, and here's the -3. We've hit the -2, or should I say the +2 deviation here, as you can see right there, right? So basically, we've hit the +2. It's making a correction here. We're down to the VWAP here, the RTH VWAP. We're now below it. So we'll see if it's going to continue. It may push up here to the +1 and then continue going back down. Let's see and wait for that. I'll be trading 4 contracts. Yesterday, if you saw my I didn't post it yet, a video of my the last trade in my during the last hour, or say an hour and a half of the market yesterday. I made over 10, 20, around 26 points, I believe. Yeah, 26 points just in that last hour. It basically brought me back to break even. So what I'm going to do is basically look at some entries here. Again, it looks like our bias will be to the downside. It's going to try to close this gap. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. So let me put this on mute and I will talk to you guys later. 4 contracts looking at between $400 to $500 profit goal. No, let's say $400 to $600 profit goal. Okay. So we'll see what happens. By the way, I wanted to make a comment here. I know there's a contract rollover. Supposedly, the expiration for the contract for ES is basically next Friday to be the official expiration. We have the contract roll over today, Thursday, but however, the expiration is basically the third Friday, which is basically next Friday. If you go back to, I'm trading the old the September, no, the June contract. The new contract is September. Now I advise my here's a should I say some advice. Go to the CME website and you will want to trade the contract that has the most volume that's going on. You see, is this correct? Let me see here. So what I meant by that here, let me show it to you. I can find it. Take a minute here until I can find it. And let me see, CME. I'm gonna find it first. I have it in one of my bookmarks here. I just have to look for it. Here we are. Okay, so let me bring this over so you guys can see. So here we are. Here is June that we're trading right now, currently trading. The rollover, the new contract is September 21, right? Here's the volume. As you can see, the volume is a lot more on the June contract than it is a September. Therefore, we trade the June contract. And that's what I'm doing right now. I didn't officially roll over my contracts. As you can see here, I'm still trading the June contract. And we see this big, nice move down here, which was I was looking for. I may be a little too late on this entry, which is fine as usual. 2150, 21.
Order submitted.
That's okay.
Order filled.
according to them, So pretty much my day is over in that trading right now. You can see here. I'll tell you what I actually did. 610. Is that right? I should get more than that. No, that's right. I believe. Let me see. No, that's right. I don't know why it's giving me a different amount. Let me check here. Hold on. It is giving me a weird amount. So, anyways, just try something here. Just looking at something. That's all. Yeah. Ah, that's why. There is a field that's missing. That's the reason why. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. And I will get that. There we are. So there's my total. My goal over surpassed my goal. So right there, the last trade was that amount. And that's my total. Easy night as compared to the last two nights. So I am basically done for the day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is the end of the week. Again, I'll be looking at the volume before I start trading to which contract I'll be trading, but most likely it's in the same old contract, which is basically 621, because the volume is not there yet for the new contract. Most likely it's going to be sometime next week, late next week, where I will switch over to the new contract, which is basically 921. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, and always God bless. Bye-bye.